guys, it's Kay and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are a current subscriber, thank you so much for your support. If it is your first time watching one of my videos, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join my small little YouTube family. I would love to have you. On today's video, I am going to do a Target and Walmart makeup haul. Here recently, I have been really obsessed with watching makeup tutorial videos on YouTube, and it has really inspired me to want to get back into doing my own makeup. So I went to Target to look for some inexpensive makeup products, and I have heard about e.l.f. in the past, so I heard good things about them. So I went to Target and picked up some items. So let me show you what I got. The first thing I got was a primer. Now, I've never been into priming my face, highlighting, contouring, bronzers, all of that stuff. So I was just kind of going, browsing around, seeing what kind of items they had. So what I ended up picking up was this e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I think it works well for what I know about facial primers. So like I said, I'm just getting started with all of this. So from what I know, it's supposed to help reduce the appearance of pores, which I could tell that it's doing that a little bit. Now, I've not tried any other primer, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I think it works well. It was about $6, as most of the e.l.f. products are. The second thing from e.l.f. that I picked up was a facial mist. Setting spray, illuminating mist and set, which is something that I see people doing but never done before. So I wanted to see what this was all about. I think it was the same price range, about $6, and I did not set my makeup look today, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray it on. So from what I know about this, it's supposed to give your face a nice moisturized look. So you tell me, is it working? What else did I get? Okay, so I was watching the YouTube videos and watched a lot of videos on people using translucent or you know, powders to kind of bake their face. So I got an HD facial powder from e.l.f. as well. So the reviews are kind of mixed on this, I'll be honest with you. It comes in this package. I've seen it in a different type of package, so I think maybe I've got something a little bit different than some people, but it did say it's an HD powder. It does, what I like about it is it, since I'm just starting out, is that it tells you to actually put the powder in the cap so that you're not getting too much of the product. And of course it comes with this little sponge. It looks like that. That's what the powder looks like. Comes with the sponge, and then you actually put it in the cap to put your beauty blender or sponge or whatever you're going to put, excuse me, whatever you're going to apply this with. The next thing I got from Target, I was looking into highlighting or highlighters. So a lot of people were talking about highlighting their faces, and it's something that I wanted to try as well. So I kind of looked around Target for some things to highlight my face with, and what I came up with was a couple of the bronzer palettes that they carry. Now, I didn't really see any that were darker in color. So I was also looking for a palette to also do the contouring with. So I didn't see a whole lot of dark colors. But I thought that maybe these would work for at least the highlight. And this is the bronzer palette here. That's what it looks like on the front. then those are the colors that come with that one. And I threw away the box. I'm trying to see because they have different colors in these, but this is the darkest one that they had, so I got that one. And then they had this bronzer palette in golden, and that is what this one looks like. So I have to say, the day after I got these, I played around with them a little bit, and I really honestly feel like when I tried to highlight with them, it made me look a little ashy. So I definitely want to say I'm not a fan of these for highlighting, or for that matter, I don't think they have a darker color to do any contouring for me. I think these are some pretty good colors, so I'm definitely going to use them, but I think more on the end of maybe eyeshadow is what they'll be used for versus highlighting and contouring. Then I picked up a blush palette, and this is really pretty. It's the blush palette in dark, and that's also e.l.f. I'm actually, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing this color today. Whoops, I'm actually wearing this color today. And then I've also used this color as well. And I seem to like this. I like this blush palette. I've actually seen a couple people use it as well that are darker complected. So this is a good one. Definitely be using that. And I think that, oh, I did get a brush because I didn't have a whole lot of brushes because I knew that I was wanting to do some contouring and highlighting. So I picked up this brush here, which is by e.l.f. And it is their ultimate blending brush. So I thought I could use this for highlighting or contouring, one or the other, and I ended up using it mainly for the contour. I use a smaller fluffy brush to do the highlighting. So I like this brush. It's nice and sturdy. It's a sturdy brush. I like that. Okay. So like I said, when I came home with that stuff, I did a makeup look that I didn't really like. I don't know if it was just because I was getting used to using the facial primer, or if, I know definitely I didn't like the highlighting because it made me look a little ashy with those e.l.f. palettes. But like I said, definitely they're good colors, but I'm going to use them for more of eyeshadow instead of highlighting. So the next day I went to Walmart to see what I could find. Walmart also carries e.l.f., but I didn't really look at e.l.f. products. I wanted to see what else they had. So I came up on a bronzer that was more golden in color, which I thought would do better with my skin tone. And the first one I came across was about $15. It was Physicians something or another, and I really didn't feel like spending $15 on it, so I didn't get that one. But what I ended up actually finding was this by Ruby Kisses All Over Glow bronzing powder, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. I like that one. I used it, and I think this is definitely something that I will continue to use in the future. And Ruby Kisses is by Kiss. Now, Kiss is a brand I think Walmart has carried for quite some time now, because I guess I'm going to tell my age a little bit here, but back in the day, I definitely remember Kiss as a brand in Walmart when I looked for makeup products when I was younger. So, but I don't remember them having so many options for all types of complexions. So I think they have now started to do that from what I can tell. but I absolutely love this bronzer, and it's going to be something that I'm going to continue to use. The next thing is I didn't quite have anything to do the contouring with, so I continued to look in that brand and came upon these powders by same brand, Ruby Kisses. They are, and I said, those look pretty pigmented, so I am going to open it up and let you see that. And that is kind of, let's swatch it. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it's just dark enough to do a contour on my skin. I got two of them, so I have this color and that. Now these mineral powders, I don't think they're actually necessarily for contouring, because when I was reading them, it's actually a correction powder. It was saying that it you know, smooths out the pores, eliminates imperfections on the skin. So I think this might be more of like a press powder, but they didn't have my skin tone in it, so I just got the two darkest ones they had, and I'm gonna continue to play around with this a little bit for contouring, but definitely I like these. And they're in the colors. This one is honey brown, and I don't think I showed you what that one looks like. So that one looks like that. I can put that on my skin as well to show you kind of what that looks like. Okay, so definitely I will, once I'm done with these, definitely go back for the darker one for contouring, and this one is in the color Cognac. I'll let you see that. Okay, and the last thing, I mentioned that I did a makeup look with all the stuff that I bought, all the e.l.f. products that I bought the first day, and I kind of, something was off, and I was also thinking that the concealer that I had was maybe a little too light. I was using a concealer from CoverGirl, and I thought that that would maybe, that was also giving me kind of like that really light ashy look that I wasn't too fond of. So the same brand, Ruby Kisses by Kiss, had a darker concealer, and it's a pure mineral concealer. It's high definition Smart Blend concealer. This is what it looks like. And it comes with an applicator here. So I think this definitely matches my skin tone a little bit better. It's darker, it's not as light, and I am definitely going to continue to use that. Let me show you all what this bronzer looked like, because I don't think I showed you on skin what the bronzer looks like. So that's what the bronzer looks like, and I think that's definitely pretty. So I like that. So guys, I think that is all of the makeup that I purchased. Makeup products, primer, the facial setting mist, and the brush. So I definitely look forward to creating some different looks with these products. If you all have any ideas of different types of things that I can use that I might like, most definitely leave a comment below. And like I said, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and join my little YouTube family. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye.